breakdown. We're breaking down splitting the post out of the triangle. We've talked about post work when you catch the ball in the post. We've talked about the way a triangle is set up. So if you missed some of that information, please refer back to our previous video so you can get caught up on post entry, scoring out of the post, and then we're gonna proceed forward from there with where we are right now. So we're gonna talk about the options that the wing ball side around the timeline has after he throws his post entry pass. When the ball is received by the post player, this is what's called splitting the post. It's called splitting the post because he's gonna have two guys that are cutting off of him. First options we're gonna talk about is when your wing ball side guard cuts off the post, the opportunities he has. First thing he's looking for initially, as soon as the ball is thrown into the post, whether it's from himself, from the wing, or from the corner guy, he's cutting hard toward the basket with the plan of receiving the ball. So his first action is to get the ball back with a hard cut, face cut, backdoor cut, depending on how the defender's guarding him. But he's cutting full head of steam toward the basket with the plan of receiving the ball, okay? If the ball is not given to him, his next options will turn into screening options. It's two different guys to be screened after that action. So triangle, we'll talk about the setup one more time. There's a guy in the corner, it's a guy on the wing. It's a big man on the block, that's three players. There's a player at the top of the key. There's a player that is in an area called pinch post. That's opposite side of the floor. So those are your 5 players. So I cut off the screen, I did not receive the ball. I set a screen for the guy at the top of the key. When I set this screen for the guy at the top of the key, I'm setting it for him to come ball side to replace the area that I was just in. If he's one of the more talented shooters, i.e. Steve Kerr, i.e. Craig Hodges, i.e. Judd Bushler, any of the shooters that they want to take away, this is something that's probably in the game plan. We do not need to allow easy catch and shoots for Steve Kerr. And two guys have a miscommunication and start to slide toward Kerr, toward the perimeter to take him away. For just a moment, I'm slipping straight down the middle of the lane toward the basket. No one's guarding me. No one's in the help area. It's the NBA, so it's nobody in the zone standing in the middle of the lane. The next closest offensive player or defender is in the pinch post area, opposite side ball, with a job to do. So I can slide down the lane for possibly another opportunity for an easy, quick finish around the basket, okay? So let's say that's one option as a screener. Another option I have as a screener is I go and set a screen for the pinch post. So I'm leaving the guy at the top of the key. I'm not bothering any of their action. I cut off my big man or whoever had the post entry pass. I look for the ball, I didn't receive it. So I'm going to set a screen opposite side of the court in this pinch post area on whoever the pinch post, whoever on my team is playing in the pinch post. His job is he's going to curl tight off of me toward the front of the rim. Again, looking for something easy around the basket where there are no defenders because everybody has assignments toward our team in the space that we're covering right now. So at this moment, when I'm setting this screen, opposite side of the basket, you have the guy that was in the corner is cleared to the opposite side of the floor. The guy at the top of the floor has fielded in the spot that I started in. You have the post player with the ball in his hands. You have me screening the pinch post player and him curling into the lane. So all the defenders are occupied to a certain degree. If this option is not taken, the guy that curls through the screen, is filling back out towards short corner, and I'm filling myself back out toward the perimeter because the last options as time is dwindling down is the post player in a one-on-one scenario where he could have turned and faced up in an ISO situation to shoot over the top, or maybe on a bang and try and get his back to the basket bucket, or he can throw the ball back out to the perimeter and we can get to a screen and roll scenario where we have to get downhill and try and get something aggressive as the time is running away. All right. So those are the options for the post-entry passer from the wing. We have another scenario that the Bulls ran through pretty often, especially if you had Jordan or Pippen as the post-entry passer, where you have the corner guy cut through baseline and you have the post-entry passer cut along baseline behind him. So this cut, again, was with the intent of catching a pass. There was spacing for this to happen because the first cutter got through quick. The As soon as the ball was entered, he's through. Now I have my guy covering with me, and I'm coming baseline side as well. First option is another drop off. If my guy that's defending me is trying to double or dig down, I might get a drop off, a quick, easy finish at the basket. If he just kind of gets lost, you can throw the ball up to the rim. We NBA players, we dunk that. If my defender understands that I've gotten a couple baskets off of this cut and goes out of his way to take this away, I can fake my cut and come back to this space that I just entered the pass from for a catch and shoot opportunity, or a catch and ISO opportunity, or a screen and roll opportunity for my team. So those are the options that the wing post entry player has when we split the post. Another opportunity, the corner guy has less roles, but obviously his movement within the offense is just as important, because all of the movement clears out defensive areas so that we can get our opportunities for our scorers and our playmakers within this offense. All right, so splitting the post is an action that's happening ball side, and something that you have to keep in mind. You have to watch the spacing in the way that just movement manipulates spacing and the opportunities that come out of movement, and how they counter on the opportunities that come out of movement, as a defense understands they have to take away certain things if you don't want to give up layups. So Bulls mastered it, Lakers mastered it, the New York Knicks. New York Knicks. All right, but yeah, so just lock in and check this out. Check out some of the video. Guys, feel free to comment on anything that you see on here. If you got any questions about anything, any of the content within the triangle, we can get in depth and cover it. We can cover it through our responses. Like and follow what we got going on. So check us out.